Hey, what is up guys, Alex here. Here I have the Google Stadia controller. In this video, I am just going to be playing a couple of games with the Google Stadia controller, trying out the latency of the controller, the connection, the wireless connection and the wired connection on the separate sections of the video. But yeah, in this video, all I'm gonna be doing is trying out the latency, the games that it has, that the Google Stadia comes with, a quick unboxing for you guys, and yeah, but that's pretty much it. I'm also gonna be playing in 4K mode because this controller does have a feature where you're able to play in 4K mode and 1080p mode. So if you want, you can switch between 4K mode and 1080p mode. But yeah, let's get on into the video. Alright guys, so first things first, before I do start off the gameplay, I want to just state some quick facts. So here I have 4K mode on the Google Stadia. That's how I'll be playing Metro Exodus, and it takes 20 gigabytes per hour when I play in 4K mode. But I do recommend playing in equalized mode where it's 1080p and it takes 12 gigabytes per hour. So I feel like that's definitely better. This second mode right here is definitely better. But for the case of the video, I will be using the 4K mode. But if you have slow Wi-Fi, this will take up 20 gigabytes per hour. So just be aware of that, and it will take off some of your power. But right now, let's go on into the gameplay. I will be starting off this gameplay with Metro Exodus. Alright guys, so before I do start off again, I showed you guys the 4K takes up 20 gigabytes of your space pretty much. But here are all the free games that the Google Stadia comes with. It has Grid 2, Destiny, Steam World Quest, Dig 2, Thumper, and a Farming Simulator, and Guild. These are all the free games that you can play with Google Stadia if you have Pro mode, as you guys can see on the corner where it says Pro. Again, as I said, I will be starting off with Metro Exodus. But yeah, if you do want to play, I recommend playing in the equalized mode, which only takes 12 gigabytes versus 20 when you're playing in 4K. But right now, I will be playing in 4K, and I'm playing this wirelessly. Alright guys, so I have basically started it here. This is 4K mode. I just want you guys to take a look at the graphics. I'm definitely feeling a little bit of latency. I'm sure this latency will be off if I don't have it wireless. But right now, I do have the game wirelessly. I know that in this mission I have to be stealthy. I think I have some pretty good experience being stealthy. Alright guys, so in this mission I have to be stealthy. I just want you guys to take a look real quick at the graphics of this game. This is the 4K mode with the Google Stadia. Again, as I said, 20 gigabytes per hour that you play this game, basically. This is basically my first game. This is my dad's save. So yeah, if I do terrible, it's because I haven't gotten the mechanics of the game. I don't know how to do this now. You can't see me, so I don't know how. There's nobody else here, right? Alright, no. He legit looked at me. How did he not? Okay. Yeah, basically, this is wirelessly. I am definitely feeling a little bit of latency. Yeah, it's like maybe 1.2 seconds of latency. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he definitely saw me. I have a minute. Did I lose? Yeah, I lost SDG. I lost. I don't have any ammo. I can't. I don't know what to do. Okay. No ammo. Oh yep, got ammo. Alright, so just look at these graphics, you guys. Definitely 4K mode. I definitely recommend equalized mode. I'm moving. I don't know what to do. Slide, not that slide. Go. Nobody down here. Crap. One bullet left. There you go. So that's how we basically take them down and stuff. So just look at these graphics, you guys, definitely. definitely a violent game. I'm definitely gonna be trying out Grid also. But yeah, just look at these graphics, a little bit latency. I am playing in 4K mode. Just want you guys to experience this right here. But right now, let's go on into Grid 2 and just look at these graphics. Again, 4K mode takes up 20 gigabytes per hour. Right here, if you do want to play, I do recommend playing wired mode instead of wireless, because wireless does have latency within the controller, but it's maybe 1.7 seconds of latency. I'm not really sure. I'm just guessing right there. But yeah, I definitely do recommend wired. It's just one wire, basically, USB Type-C wire in the back. But yeah, now let's go on into Grid 2 and try out that game so you guys can see it. Alright guys, so here we have the racing game. I have it again, 4K mode. It is initiating session, and here we go. I'm just gonna play just a regular match. Again, 4K mode, 20 gigabytes. Latency in this controller is not all that bad. If you do want to play, all you need, no console, all you need is a good Wi-Fi connection, pretty much. So yeah, if you have a good Wi-Fi connection, this will probably be a console that doesn't take up any space, only on your TV from the Chromecast. So I'm gonna continue this and play this race. Here we go. Graphics are pretty good. Not bad. That's how you drift, I see. Whoa. Eso no le va a gustar. So I'm in last place. I think that's how you go faster, yeah. Just going up. Here we go. Again, look at these graphics. Honestly, if you have a bad Wi-Fi connection, the Google Stadia is probably not /console. I don't know if I can even call this a console, because it doesn't really perform like a console. It doesn't take up any space like the PS4 or the Xbox do. But crap. Wow, that's great. I'm really good at this game. Yeah, what if I take a shortcut right here? I just cheat. Yeah, let me do that, because I really don't care what happens in this game. Oh crap, oh wow, yeah, you really slowed down with this. Here comes the guy. Alright, come on, mate. These graphics, I'm honestly very impressed with the Google Stadia. I honestly thought the graphics were going to be bad. My internet connection is not all that bad, if I do say so. Definitely. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying these graphics with this game. You guys see right there. And I got disqualified because I don't know how to play this game. Let me try that again. But yeah, honestly, the Google Stadia definitely impressed me. Again, you guys can play this 2K, 1080p, or 720p. I recommend the 1080p. Doesn't take up that many gigabytes, unlike the 4K, but it's by hour also. So if you do run out of space, then you can't play this game. And you also run on a membership as well. So this is pro mode, basically all the games. It also comes with a free membership, so you can try out all the free games. Alright guys, so up until now, I've been playing in 4K, I think 60 FPS maybe, or 30 FPS. But right up until now, I've been playing in 4K with my Orbi 6 Wi-Fi link pretty much, and it's going pretty smoothly. I see no lag. The controller doesn't have any latency whatsoever. I'm losing the race, but that's pure skill right here. But yeah, definitely no lag whatsoever if you have a good Wi-Fi connection. Yeah, definitely no lag. If you have a good strong connection, you can play at 4K. But you do have to remember that's 20 gigabytes per hour. So other people in your family that are using internet connection might be suffering because you're playing at 4K. But other than that, this Google Stadia is definitely running well. No lag in the controllers. But yeah, we're pretty good. Alright guys, so I've also tried the Google Stadia on PC. Bad thing about the Google Stadia on PC that you cannot play with the controller. You can only play with the mouse and keyboard. So definitely that's a bad point on my part. I mean, I would have expected for you to use the controller if you're playing on PC, because some PCs have high-end specs and you're able to use it like that. But yeah, definitely when you're playing on PC, you have to you have to try with the keyboard and mouse. I would have definitely liked it better if you were able to use the controller, the Google Stadia controller that it came with, but I guess we can't do anything about that. We have to wait for Google to do I guess an update where we are able to link up with the Google Stadia controller. Alright guys, so for games, the Google Stadia does come with free games. Bad thing about this free games is that these are the only free games that you get. If you have, let's say, God of War for the PS4, you're not able to play God of War for the PS4 on the Google Stadia. This is definitely independent. For you to play God of War on the Google Stadia, you have to separately buy it, and then you're able to play it. So if you buy Ghost Recon, any new games that have come out, Spider-Man, Halo, you are not able to play that on the Google Stadia. You have to buy it separately so you are able to play. I've already tried this race 3 times, can't seem to beat it. But yeah, definitely last mention, so for the Google Stadia, again, you have to buy separate games for the Stadia controller. So I mean, I don't really see a point in that. If you have God of War or any PS4 games or any other platform games, then I don't see the point of having this Google Stadia. I see it as alright guys, so games, again, as I said, if you want to play a game, if you've bought Assassin's Creed on Uplay, you have to buy it again to play on the Google Stadia. Day by day, they're adding more games on the Google Stadia. Pretty much, but you do have to rebuy the game, and they don't haven't added any games for other platforms. They only have games for Uplay, and these games right here, which are the free games like Metro Exodus. Definitely you have to rebuy the games for you to play them, which I see no point in that. I see that as a waste pretty much. But yeah, definitely you have to keep in mind that when you buy the Google Stadia, definitely no lag whatsoever. You keep in mind you have to have good internet connection for this to work. But yeah, definitely no lag, and if you want to rebuy your games to play them on the Google Stadia, then you can do that, but I doubt anybody's really going to do that. Alright guys, so these are basically the titles for the Google Stadia. See if the camera can focus. If you want to buy more titles, real quick, these are all the pro titles, Destiny, all the pro titles. But if you want to buy more titles, you do have to buy them separately. Right here, Red Dead Redemption 2, the camera can see it, Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition. They have some titles for Xbox and PlayStation as well. Assassin's Creed, if you have that already on the PC, you do have to rebuy it, or if you have it on any other console, you do have to rebuy it. Red Dead Redemption, you do have to rebuy it. The Tomb Raider, you also have to rebuy it. All these games, if you have them already, then you have to rebuy it. But if you don't have these games, then you can just go ahead and buy them. But I think they're a little bit overpriced. Just the regular versions are just $60, but the as you guys can see, the gold edition, they're pretty much the same price. But yeah, these are all the titles right here for the Google Stadia. Alright guys, so you saw all the things that I did. I played Metro Exodus. I played, I think it was Grid. I played both of those games at 4K. They had some pretty good graphics. I didn't feel any latency whatsoever with the controller. So, bad thing about the controller is that you definitely have to have good internet connection for you to play these games. You don't have to have a console. You need a TV though, but you definitely need a good internet connection. If you don't have a good internet connection, you're probably gonna lag while you're playing the games. Another thing is that if you already have one of the titles that I showed you guys before, like Red Dead Redemption, I think Dragon Ball was there too. Those titles like that, or Ghost Recon Division or something like that. Yeah, if you have those titles already on PC or on PlayStation or Xbox, like Red Dead Redemption, you have to rebuy it, right, on Google Stadia to play it again. So you can't just switch from PlayStation, right, and you want to play on the Google Stadia, right, because you can't just be moving over your PlayStation to a different TV. So if you want to play Red Dead Redemption on the Google Stadia on your, let's say, your living room TV, you have to rebuy the $60. You have to pay $60 for you to play the game again on the Google Stadia. So definitely that's one downside. I thought this controller was definitely just, you'll be able to interlink the games. Like if you had Red Dead Redemption on the PS4, I would be able to play it on the Google Stadia. But that's not the case for this controller. I'm also showing you guys what the controller looks like right here. Definitely the Joy-Cons, no latency whatsoever. I was just really bad at the games. But yeah, definitely do like this controller. I recommend picking one up. But you do have to run a membership. Have to worry about the 4K. If you want to play in 4K, it's going to take up 20 gigabytes of your internet per hour that you play. So if you're a hardcore gamer, I recommend going in 1080p and consuming 12 gigabytes per hour. It also comes with some free games, the pro games, and then all the other games that all the other titles that the Google Stadia has, you have to rebuy on the Google Stadia. But yeah, definitely this was something different than a console. Doesn't take up as much space as a console like the Xbox or the PS4. But yeah, definitely enjoyed it. No latency. I recommend playing wired than wireless. It's gonna feel weird always being connected to like the console, because if you have a console, you're usually not connected to it unless you have to charge it and play at the same time. But yeah, definitely I do recommend picking this up. You just have to worry about buying all the titles. But yeah, if you guys really enjoyed this video, leave a comment down below, let me know, subscribe, tell me if you guys want me to do a comparison with the Google Stadia, PS4, or the Xbox. But yeah, see you guys later. Peace.